Like, I'm just saying that, like, I'm not saying it's going to, I'm just hoping it's going to.
There we go. We're up.
Yeah, yours always opens up really quick. Mine, not so much.
She kept kicking the blanket.
Yeah, my internet is all wonky today anyway, so it's going to.
Me too, I gotta flip it upside down.
Okay, so let's try and see will it work. Come on, load up.
If she bites on it real hard, it'll break.
No, not yet.
Yeah, she doesn't know how to bite on it real hard. So
Right,
push it
so
inside
are you wanting to explain people what we're doing when I'm waiting for this to load up, everybody?
Yeah, I can.
So, yeah, you work out it out. I'll chime in when you're ready.
Okay, everybody, welcome back. We're doing something a little bit different. We're doing a map tour. And this map tonight is Hagenstedt. Hey, Becky, how are you doing tonight? Your dad's getting his deal set up, so he should be up and running here pretty quick. We're doing a map tour tonight of Hagenstedt. And honestly, I'm not really sure how we're going to go about this. Chris and I really didn't get in detail. But I can tell you this much. This is a map that Chris and I have not been on since 19. We played it in 17. And maybe we can talk a little bit about comparisons from 17 to 19 and then kind of show everybody maybe some different features about this map. So
yeah, exactly.
So we're kind of in, what did we do? Start the new farmer mode, right?
Right. So
okay.
Right. So what we've done, right? So just not to put in our Tubbs there for a second, right? So what we've done when you're playing this map, guys, right, in multiplayer, you can't start off in new farmer, right? So when you don't start off in new farmer mode, you start off in farm manager or start from scratch, which means that you get nothing. Okay, there's nothing here. It's all blank. For us to actually show you what the map is going to look like, we had to go into a single player, save it, come back out of it, and then go back into multiplayer, so we could actually do it from farm manager. That's the reason why you're going to see a house, you're going to see all the vehicles, you're going to see the sheds and stuff. So when you load up a multiplayer, you do not get these. Okay, so don't be thinking like, oh well, the two boys showed us and we showed all the sheds and stuff. That's why we got the sheds. It's because we had to load up in single player first. Okay, so if we take up the map, right now, myself and Tubbs haven't been on this, as he rightly called it. We haven't played this yet. So
not
glance,
on 19. I did on 17.
Yeah, on 17 yet. So on first glance, it looks pretty much the same layout as 17 was. I could be wrong in that regard, but I don't think so. I think it looks pretty much the very same.
A little different.
So you still got the 42 fields. You still start off with field 16 and 15 like you did in 17. There's probably a few more sell points and stuff. There's trees and all actually more pronounced and stuff like that. So how we're going to do it is, if this is the very same as 17, right? The best way to do it is myself and Tubbs will hop into a vehicle, which we'll do down in a second. We will run down, which we show you the vehicles, and I will head up towards field 40, up to where the sheep should be, which is by field 25, where that's in 17 it was. There's no animals on this map, you have to put them down yourself. So then if Tubbs come up with me, then he can go down by field 11, 10, go down that way. He'll do the bottom of the map first, I'll do the top map. And then we change directions, and then I'll be doing the bottom map for you, and then Tubb will do the top map for his section. So we get all of it in instead of, we can do it that way, or the two of us can go in the same direction. Tubbs, which one do you think you'd be better off with doing?
Hey, welcome Riley Sparks. Right now we're just doing a map tour, so we're not getting any mods or anything right now. But welcome to the channel. No, I'm fine with that. Just lead the way. I'll follow you. Let's do what we need to do here.
My stream is not coming up. What's going on with my stream? If it stays like this, I won't be able to see any comments. Right, so what we'll do then, Tubbs, right, we'll run down to the main yard and we'll discuss the
Alright.
main yard where
Alright,
the way it was
let's do it.
different from,
Let's do
I
it.
guess, 17.
Oh, I can already tell
so-
you what's different. So,
Yeah, there's a big difference, yeah.
If you
in 17,
remember,
there was actually there was a
water.
shed here.
well, and there was
Yeah.
water. You had a little river or a stream that cut across here, and this looks like rock. Yep, got a rock wall. Little dip there. Oop, we got water here. Oh, we got quite a bit. Oh, a seed. We got seed pallets. I don't know if they're just for aesthetics that look
No, no. If you remember those seed pallets,
work,
right?
or
They,
no?
they were over here. Remember, they were over here in one of those steel sheds that we had in 17.
Now this
Yeah, the
big,
ones where you had to open it.
the big barn here in front of us wasn't here.
It was.
It's-
That was in 17. Yeah.
I
that
don't
was.
remember it being on the main farm though.
All these ones, all these ones here were here. This shed was here because this is the hay sale point. But there was another shed up here.
I
One
don't,
of those long ones.
I don't remember this big shed. I remember it being very narrow and tight and
No,
lots
no,
of
it was
buildings
there. It was
together.
there. Yeah, it was there. All these
I'll have
ones
to
here
go
had that
back
big
and
one over there
look.
in 17.
I don't remember that one. That one's throwing me
the
off.
silos were, yeah, those silos were here. Now, in 17, if you remember, there were also 2 sheds here.
Yes,
It's-
Riley,
So,
we're on PlayStation Plus. That's what we're doing right now. Go ahead.
right,
Go ahead,
so
Pats.
there was 2 more sheds here. There was. It was the Goldcrest sheds. They were here.
Mhm.
There was 2 of them.
Right.
And then the chicken pen was right here, right in the corner, in 17.
Yeah. Of course, we didn't have silos like that. This is 19 silos here.
Yeah. But like there was silos there in
They were smaller though.
17. Yeah.
Yeah. So the yard.
So-
See, there was sheds
Yeah,
over
it-
towards this way.
Yeah.
On this
there
side.
Was, right, there was 2 sheds here, and then there was one big long one over there because those seed pallets were actually in the shed that was right here where this tree was.
Mhm.
This tree wasn't here.
Well, of course, it's sunk down and the stream's gone because there was a little water stream that ran across here. So it's a little bit different, though. But as to 19, though, I mean, it's catching up with the aesthetics.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, I could be setting out 1 second. Oh
Hang
my
on just a
God,
second.
It took forever. It took forever. Yeah, so in 17, guys, for anyone who actually played 17, you would actually remember that there was a long shed here. I can't remember the name of that shed actually. I think it was a 5-bay shed. It was an open shed with just a blue roof on it.
Hang on just a second, I'll be right back.
These seed pallets were actually in a Goldcrest shed that was over here. There was 3 bays. The first 2 bays you could actually drive straight through. Then it's the 3rd bay there wasn't. It was just a bay where you could park equipment or store something. And then there's 2 big sheds here also. Other than that, it's still pretty much the same layout, except for a few sheds that aren't here no more. And of course, the silos were here, but there weren't these ones. These are 19 silos. If I remember correctly, there were black. There were the black silos, weren't it? And the chickens were here. So, this is pretty much the same. Same layout as 17. Like I said, when you start off, you do start off in field 16 and 15 the very same way as you did in 17 also. So that there hasn't changed. Okay, let me start this and get us rolling. Hi Becky, hi from Rhode Island. How are you doing, buddy?
All right, sorry
Yeah,
about
so,
that.
Yeah, so you start off in field 15 and 16 like we did in 17, so that hasn't changed. So the farm yard for me is pretty much the same way it was in 17, guys. Now that's something that we could do, Tubbs, if we wanted to, right?
What's
we
up?
could do a comparison tour right?
Alright.
So, like not on this one here because we're actually on this one now, right? So what we could do is 2 half-hour broadcasts, right?
Mm-hmm.
We could do the 19 version of the map, and then we could do a map revisit of 17 of the same map we just done, so we can point out the differences as we go along, that kind of way, you know.
Now this is interesting. They gave you a cotton harvester.
Leased.
Is it leased?
It's leased, so
Interesting.
you don't own it. So, sorry, I don't want to burst your bubble there. But it's
No,
leased.
but I mean that's
Right.
I've never even seen
Right.
one leased starting out.
So what we do, guys, is if those want to do the same thing, I'm going to bring up our garage, and we can look at the equipment that we're given. Okay, so you're given pretty much decent equipment. You're given the Puma 185 CVX, the 716 Vario, the John Deere T560. Now that's not the model version, that's the in-game version. The Agro TKD 302. You're given the 625X header, the Agromass plow, the Amazon Catros 62x2 cultivator. Tubbs actually likes that cultivator also.
Yeah.
The Kuhn BTF 4000 and the Kuhn TF 1512. They're planters or seeders. Yeah, seeders.
It's a seeder.
They're also given the Lagoon 24 header trailer, a weight, 2 weights, and then you're given those grain silos, which is the lizard grain silos. You're given this big farm garage, which you can actually sell also. You're given so pretty much you can actually sell every garage that's on your farm and have a complete slate if you wanted it. The very same as you would in new manager, farm manager, and start from scratch. So basically, you sell everything. You sell the certain varieties of points. You sell them. Pretty much you sell everything and you've got the guest house, which is beside the main house, which you can sell, and then the main house itself you sell as well. So you can pretty much sell. So you can pretty much sell everything that's on our farm if you wanted to start off on this. Now this is like if you're going to go down this way, you can do that. The only difference is you probably will lose everything. Then we don't do. You have to go back from scratch again. And the price you're going to make is about 1.2 million anyway. So the only thing that you're going to gain is your economy will be a lot different than it would be if you're going to do for a farm manager or start from scratch, which will be higher prices, and then you get a lower starting fee.
Well, there's your herbicide tank. This will be your seed hut, fertilizer here, and your water here.
Yeah. So, first impressions of the map so far, Tubbs?
It's different, so, but you know, I like the looks of it so far just because of the aesthetics of the 19 versus the 17. Yeah.
Right, so guys, what we'll do, right? So if you want to bring up your screen map there, right? Your PDA. See where we're going. First, you have to join the farm. So only you join us, I want to make you as a farm manager. Yep. So you're able to get into the machines. Without that, you won't be able to get in. Right. So, guys, we could head down from the farm, Tubbs, head down to the shop, and then we go from there. So we'll head down. So what we do is we go down to the bottom of the map first straight away, and down to sell points down where the ranch is, over to where the animal dealer is, the sawmill port and the sawmill. We can come back up then to the transport company, head back up then towards the central grain elevator, over to the spinnery. Take a run up to where the golf club is. That's where the pigs were in 17. We can head back down then to Field 29 where the vegetable warehouse is. Head back down then to the restaurant, the lime station, the biogas plant, and back over then, and then straight back up to the shop and then back up to the farm. And then there will be pretty much the map.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
So, how does that tour grab you, or would you like to go a different way?
No, that's fine. Let's see. So it looks like 15 and 16 that you start out with, and this particular is just cultivated. So you don't have anything growing yet. Let's see what the contracts look like. Okay, so you got some decent contracts. You got 40 fertilizing for 22,000. It's 30 acres. And you got some harvesting. So you got, oh wow, that 9 is only a half acre. So 9 acres, 4 acre, 4 acre, 4 acre. So let's look at 40, which is 30 acres, and see in comparison to what it is to the 40 is the biggest field.
40 will be the biggest.
So and then you got one.
Number one, the field 1 is also big. So
yeah. So I mean, you got a good medium mix. You got large, you got medium, and you got small, because we saw the half acre one. So I mean, you're looking at anywhere from 30 acres maybe plus all the way down to a half acre. So what's the prices?
Hi Dylan, welcome buddy.
Prices look like? So 13 is 176, whereas 40 is nearly $1,909,000, 500,000 for 39, 300,000 for 37. 11's a small field, 132. 9 looks like the smallest field, and it is 36,000. So I mean, not too bad. Not too bad at all.
So take off the auto start. Right guys, so what we'll do is we'll hop into the tractors here, and we will head down towards the shop. Now the thing is, we're not going to give you a full map tour, because if we did, we're going to be here for about 2.5 hours. Okay, so we will do a whistle stop tour. So we go straight to. So we will go, so we'll stop off at all the major points, such as all the sell points, and then anything that we might see that's different from 17 that catches our eye as we go along, we'll have a quick look at it. So first impressions from the map, as you can see on my screen, to me, this will be a great little multiplayer map. There's lots of fields, from small to large. So there will plenty for people to do. So so which way are we going?
I was just going to look at the 2 fields that we got here. So this looks like the 2 fields that we got right here.
Yeah.
Hey,
15, 16.
Hey, Bungie Landon, thanks for joining in.
Hey, Bungie, how's it going, buddy?
So yeah, I mean, they're a little bit. No, they're about the same size fields. These were the 2 that you started out with. In 17.
Yep.
So, when I played 17, I ended up joining these 2 fields because they were just too small.
You know something? I think everybody did.
Yeah. All right. So there's your good start.
All right. We head down to the shop and we'll have a look around the area.
All right. Let's go to the shop.
So.
All right. Yeah, it's different. Got a different look to it, different feel to it too as well.
You're going over the side of it, okay?
Yeah, which cuts around the mountain, but no worries.
Yeah. So from what I can see, the roadway never changed. It's still the same layout. That hasn't changed in any way. And the shop is still over onto your left. It's still the same shop, so from 17, that hasn't changed. In fact, I think this is also the same shop that was in 15 on
17. A little bit different.
Map in 15. What's that map in 15?
This kind of gives me the feel of.
Oh, I can't think of the map that's in 15.
Let's see.
It will come to me. It'll probably come to me for the
Hang on just a minute.
Westbridge. I think it was Westbridge, wasn't it Westbridge? It's
So
the same kind of the shot from 715. I think it was Westbridge.
cardboard cutouts is all this is. They're just
Yeah,
pictures.
the very same layout. It's the very same shop. So. Right, so the town is pretty much the same layout, guys. That hasn't changed either from what I can see. The colours are a little bit more crisp, naturally, as you would be expecting in 19, but the same layout. The same big hill that used to go down and sell your chicken eggs.
Yeah, this is little cartoonish, but I mean, it is what it is, you know.
Yeah, no, it's the same layout, the very same. So the layout hasn't changed at all. Up there was a lot of sell points for transports up there in 17. Yeah, so this village hasn't changed. This is still the same village. Or the same town, as you want to call it. Same city, town, village. That was in 17. The very same, nothing has changed. The bank is still in the same spot. Or the phone call. Yep, still the same. Right, so we're going to head down. I'm going to follow Tubbs. We're heading down towards the ranch. Well, the first thing I noticed there was a change. Can you spot it?
I don't remember the roads being like this. There's a
Right.
the field
Right
layouts
here
are
where
a
this-
little bit different.
Right where field 4 was. Do you remember this was a train station?
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
First there was a shop. There was a shop first, because a lot of transport and contracts went to it, and then the train station was after it. Oh, and there's the shop. Yeah. This shop was actually over there.
Interesting. So it's a
it's
little bit different layout. Oh, you can check your funds there. What's back here? Not really anything. Parking. Okay. Herbicide and water right here. Yep.
So that's what he done. The map maker kept the same layout. He just done a few things that were different. So he actually put the shop over here instead of, because this road used to go straight down. So you were down near the bottom of the map nearly before you had to cut across. There's a wooden bridge. Should be here somewhere? Oh, that was not a wooden bridge no more. He's done a concrete bridge instead.
Interesting.
Right, so we're going to head down to the animal dealer. Yeah. And this was the train station that was, okay, sawmill, that was over on the farm as well, on the farm in the map. So basically this was down where field 4 was, all this area. Right, so far from what I see is it's the same layout as in the roads and stuff like that, right? That hasn't changed. It's the layout of the placeables has changed, such as the shops and the stuff like that. That is what he's changed in it. So he's taken the same map and just given it kind of a fresh look to it. And then there's your favourite cement trucks.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Right, so we'll head over to the sawmill, which is just here. Okay. Alright.
Was that wood chips? Yeah, wood chips. You can hear the water over here. Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think.
There wasn't this much water like that here.
Well, I don't remember this road actually going all the way around either. In 17.
No.
I think it kind of stopped at that sawmill, and then it was just a field.
Interesting.
Yeah, but field 1 looks like it's a fairly big field. So,
Oh yeah. Alright. Where are we heading to next?
yeah, Dylan, yeah, we're grand. We had a great day today. It was easy enough. Went to the gym, done leg day, can't walk. That's the usual stuff. Have fairly bad winds starting at the moment over here, so we'll have to keep an eye on the ground and on the streams and stuff like that, because there's a chance that we could be kicked, but we'll see what's going to happen. But other than that, everything is the same old, same old. Tubb, how are you? Dylan wants to know.
I'm doing good, Dylan. Thanks for asking. It's nice and hot here in Texas, and it's Friday. Woohoo.
Woohoo. Everybody loves a Friday. What are you doing? So, whose dog? I don't know what you mean by that, Dylan. What do you mean by whose dog?
It's probably our little dog.
Right. So, if it's about the dog, then it's probably Tubb's dog barking in the background.
Yeah, my daughter-in-law's here picking up the grandbaby.
Okay, so we are now in the transport company. Right, the transport company is still in the same spot. That hasn't changed from 17, and still by field 10, 11 and 12. So all this hasn't changed. Those dot roads should be able to bring you up to where field 30 is, with 37 and up towards where in 17 is where the sheep pen was. Yeah, so this hasn't changed. This layout is still the very same. The very same layout, so. So this is where you tip into your train. So I presume this is sugar beets and potatoes, I presume. Yeah, Becky, it's starting to look like it's a nice little map, you know. So far, the way it looks, it will be a great map to play out on if you're starting out on Farm Sim. You know, it's a wide open map, fairly good sized fields from small to large. They're wide open, they're square. Most of the fields look fairly flat from what we can tell. So you will have to place the likes of your sheep pens and stuff, but you can do that on field 15, 16 and 14 if you wanted to go down that route and keep everything in the same area. But in 17, your sheep pen was over by field 37, 38. Your cow pen was by field 35, if I remember correctly, or field 28, 35, 28, that area. Your pig was over by field 42, and your chickens were actually on the main farm itself. What are you doing?
You're just driving too slow.
Becky wants to know, was that a dig at her to start out? Yes, it was. Okay, and so far I don't remember this being up here. That's new. He's built some kind of what looks like a little house kind of.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
A little stream running through here.
It kind of fits in with the map of it also, you know, like with the placeables that he has for the houses and stuff, you know. It's a pity you can't get in there though. That would be cool.
No, it's like just a little house, yeah.
Yeah, that's something I don't really like. It would be better if it looked like the water was actually going into a hole or something here, instead of just stopping dead on a rock.
Yeah, it looks funny that way, but I mean, it's not bad. I mean,
yeah, it's not like you're going to go fishing there, so like you'll never look at it.
Oh,
you know? It's just
here's your little tent up here. That's cool. Got a little chair.
So what we do now is
This is where
down.
Fats was. He's been camping out here. This
it?
looks perfect. This is a perfect Fats little tent. He's got his little living area, his little chair, his little curtains, the whole 9 yards.
Tubbs, you're in a funny mood. You're in a funny mood.
Well, I mean,
Right,
you got
guys,
a little hill to hike, the whole 9 yards.
Right, so if you remember in 17, okay, this shed was here, but right here was your sheep pen. And then there was about 5 or 6 storage sheds also in this area right here. So this is where your sheep pen was in 17. Other than that, it's still the same layout. Everything's the
Nice big
same.
shed.
Yeah. So this is where the sheep was in 17. Because there was also another 5 or 6 sheds here.
Nice little layout.
Right, so what we'll do now is we will go up, turn to your left here, head down the dirt road, and we will head down towards the central grain storage, or grain elevator.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a few very steep hills here, lads, so if you are coming up here with a trailer load, you might struggle with
I'm not having any
small-
problem.
Of course, because you are the famous Tubbfarmer.
That's it. The one and only.
Oh.
The one and only. What's this Taj Mahal?
So, I'm so, the central grain elevator. I'm so glad there's only one of these because we couldn't handle 2 of you. So guys, this is the central grain elevator. Oh my god. He can't even control the tractors in. I should be getting a push bike.
I was trying to help you up the hill. Alright, so here's where you would be your sell point. Yep.
Yeah.
I kind of like the looks of that. I mean, I know it's a little big, but in Texas, your grain elevators are kind of large like this, so I kind of like the looks of this. The other buildings around it, it's a little bit much, but I mean,
in 17, if you went up this hill, up this road here, guys, you would actually end up going up to where the cow pasture is. But I'm going to go this way because if I remember in 17, up here was our garden centre. But apparently it's now going to be our spinnery. Okay, so that's the spinnery there, and if I was to keep going straight on, over by field 30 was a garden centre, if you remember that, Tubbs, do you?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the spinnery, and so this is the very same layout, nothing's changed.
Probably so your
This has got the
cotton
same
bells
shed.
here too as well.
Yeah, this has got the same shed, everything else.
What's up with all the little...
there.
I've noticed that. I mean, 17 had it, but 19 went ahead and did this. All your laundry is out. I just like, what?
Somebody's washing their clothes, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so down here was your garden centre, and it's still here. It's also a little sell point.
I do like all the sheds in different places, so
Yeah.
I do
Well,
like...
in 17, this was a garden centre where you could actually get your seed and all from. I'm not, even though it is here, I'm not sure if you can actually get it as, maybe you can. But like I know in 17 you could. Maybe you can again. But this is the same layout, this hasn't changed. If we went down that dirt road down by where that shed is, that'll bring you back down by fields 27 and 26 and back down to your house. So all that, so that's also, that hasn't changed either.
So we gotta hit, looks like the restaurant and Lime Station. Because we're kind of getting pressed on time right now. We're about 36 minutes in. Yeah.
Right. So, if we were to go to your left and have that dirt track there, that would bring you up towards where the golf club was.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go this way over here, because if we go down this dirt track, it should bring you to where the cattle was, where the cows, where your cow pen was in 17. Yeah, still the same area, nothing has changed. Now, you will probably notice, so Tubbs, if you come down, you probably notice this yourself. In 17, right, you had a storage shed right here. Okay, guys? But right over there with all those humps and dips and all that, right in front of you, right, over here on this far side of this field, this is where your cattle was. This is where your cow pen was. Right here. So as you can see, it's not separate cows this time. If you want to put the cows back here, you're going to do a lot of terraforming to get rid of this area. But this was where your cows was in 17. Okay, so where Tubbs is parked right there now, there was 2 storage sheds there. That dirt track right in front of you, Tubbs, would have brought you back up towards the pigs. Same with this way here. There was a big shed at the top of this dirt track, on this dirt road, I'm just going to call it. There was one of those big other open sheds again. And then if you went to your left, it brought you up towards the golf club, and that's where the pigs were.
Yeah.
This road only goes up and 11 miles an hour up this hill. Oh, there's the big shed. Big shed is still there. Oh, that's good. That hasn't changed.
Does this map support the terraforming to implement the growing grass?
I guess what we could do is before we leave, we could try on 15 or 16. And see. Okay, so now we're going over to where the golf club is, but also where the pigs were in 17. If I remember correctly, there was a few sheds also over here in 17. So we'll just see if they're over here again.
I kind of like this map.
Oh, there's the sheds. So the sheds are still here.
I like the variety.
There was another shed here, but it's not here now, so you can place one down yourself. And right in this area was your pigs.
And there's Fat's camper.
Yeah, so right in this area was the pig area. There was another shed here, one of those Goldcrest concrete sheds. Now, this is something that wasn't in 17. This road that Tubbs is following now.
Interesting. It's another shed. Man, he has got a lot of sheds on here.
Yeah, so that's a good thing, guys, right?
Yeah, I like that.
Now, this is, once again, we'll explain that this is New Farmer. Alright? No, sorry, New Farmer. So in New Farmer, we're getting all these sheds. Now, when you start up New Farmer in single player game, you get everything. That's fine. But if you're going to start a multiplayer session, you won't get New Farmer mode, so you won't get none of these equipment. So you won't get none of these sheds. Now, I'm not sure if these sheds are here in New Farmer, or start from scratch, or farm manager modes. We will check, and then we'll get back to you when we're doing our next broadcast, which will be after this, guys. Our 2-hour broadcast is coming up on Washoe, so don't worry about that.
First time I ever seen cars on a dirt road, but that's okay.
So what we'll do is, before we set up for our broadcast, we will do this map again, but we won't do a tour on it, guys. What we'll do is myself and Tubb will just jump onto them, and we jump onto it in Farm Manager and start from scratch, and we will run around and we will see all these sheds here. So like what we'll do is, we won't do it in tractors, we'll actually do it in the terraforming tool, so we get to them really quick.
Another big shed.
We'll get back to you then if they're here or not.
Wow.
But if they are here, guys, in New Farmer and Farm Manager and start from scratch mode, if these sheds are here, you will never have to buy a shed.
It's a restaurant.
You just park your equipment in it. You know, you just park your equipment in it and then just leave it at that. You know, so like you never have to buy equipment, which is going to save you a lot of funds in the end. But at the same time, you'll be driving all over the map for your equipment. So you will have to use your sense and your common sense a little bit to where you want to place things. Oh, it's a completely different campsite. It is a proper campsite. In 17, this was just a grass field with just a few tents and all thrown in there. Because this is one of where one of those mowing contracts were. So if you wanted it, guys, right? If you wanted it, right? This is something that you could actually do if you wanted it, especially in multiplayer and stuff like that. You could kind of, or even single player, you could go down the road as if you want to be a camp manager and pretend that this is yours, so you can buy it out and just pretend that you're leasing all the equipment, you know, for summer months and stuff like that. If you wanted to go down that route as a kind of a let's play idea.
There's your bogus plant. And it looks like the weight machine works. 1,025 liters for the tractor.
You get water up here as well, so... Right, where did you... Okay, you headed over here, right, so...
Yeah, I checked out...
Took a quick tour into that.
Checking out the bogus plant and stuff.
Man, this road is very narrow here. Oh my god. It wasn't that narrow in 17. But yeah, this is in the same spot though. This hasn't changed either. Nice big silos, and you get a lot of silage and dry wood. So you went down that dirt track, okay. So like that, guys, that dirt track will just bring down to field 4, field 5. So then this road then will bring you back up towards the village, the town, or the shops, and then back up to your farm.
Here
So guys,
for
once we get back
harvest
to the farmyard, we'll jump off this, and then we'll get set up there for WashU, which is our broadcast. And so once we're in our broadcast, then we can talk to you about the map, and then we give you our opinion on it, what we've seen that was different, what we like about it, and stuff like that.
I like it. And of course this shed does not open, so you got the two little spots here, but the doors or the bays don't open at all. So, but you got your digestate right here. And then of course you dump your solids here.
And then back onto the main farm.
I wonder what this trigger is up here. Okay, so you got a fuel station here, so you can get fuel. So you got a fuel station. And then lime station right here in the corner. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Head back.
So that's that, and then we head back up to the house, and then that's where Tubbs can meet me, and then we will finish this map tour back at the house, and then what we will do is we will jump off this, and our draw stream is going to be starting pretty much straight away, guys, and it'll be on WashU, Nevada. So if anyone hasn't played that map yet, stick around. It's a really nice map. It's by Alien Jim, and we're very impressed with it. So we hope you are over there. Oh, can we get into the house on here?
I'm just taking a scenic tour.
Can I get into the house yet? How about here?
I'm coming straight down. Hello.
How about
There we
here?
go.
Nope. How about over here? Right, so how do you get into the house if you're tired? What is the story? Don't tell me it's the guest house. Okay. Is there a door I'm missing here? Ah, there it is, right in the corner. Oh my god. So, yeah guys, so if you're going to play on this map, it's this door right here. It's the second door over, just right in the corner by the deck chair. That's the door you go to when you go to sleep. Right, so where is Tubbfarmer gone?
Up by the
Is he gone
ranch. Coming
back down there
around.
again?
Yeah, I just looking around. Come off the hill. Just checking it out.
And you were the one that said that we're going to do a quick map tour? Oh. Why do I get a feeling I'm going to be suggested that we play a let's play on this someday?
I like it.
You know something, guys? We put in the comments, okay? Now, there are going to be a few more map tours we will be doing. We have one tomorrow night and then Sunday as well. But if you would like to do a subscriber let's play on this, put in the comments. Yeah, throw it in the chat. Because it looks like it's a very, very good map for a kind of a multiplayer, especially a subscriber multiplayer game.
Alright. Alright.
Becky says, actually a let's play on it.
Yeah, right. It's not a bad little map. I'm impressed.
No. Right guys, so we're going to jump off this map now. We hope you enjoyed this map tour.
Yep.
So we're going to get Washoe set up. We hope you join us again for that. Those that you join us, Fun Rhode Island, Becky, Dixie Hill, Bungie Landon, and where else on Tubbfarmer.
Riley Sparks.
Riley Sparks. We hope you join us again in about 5-10 minutes. We're going to have everything set up and we'll be jumping on to Washoe, Nevada. And keep in mind, guys, right, we could open that up to you to play tonight. We'll just see how. So what we'll do first is we will jump onto the map. We will look at what we have to do. If we have enough stuff to do for everybody to join in, we will open it to you. If we don't have a whole lot to do, if we're just waiting for crop now to grow, we mightn't, but we'll see anyway. Okay, so keep an eye out first. We will let you know if we're going to open up or not. Okay, so we hope you enjoyed the map tours, guys. And like I said, if you did, please go and hit our channels. Okay, mine is Chris Larkin. Tubbfarmer is Tubbfarmers, and hit those subscribe buttons, smash that like button, and hit that notification button. It will let you know when we're back on again. So, with that being said, I'm going to catch you in about 10 minutes.
All right, everybody. Thanks everybody for tuning in for the map tour of Hagenstedt. Also, we're console players. I'll do this plug-in, my infomercial for tonight.
Yep.
We are PlayStation 4 console players. We have a community. It is Superior FS Farming. Make sure to go check us out and join. Again, thanks for tuning in for myself and Tubbfarmer and my farm partner, Chris Larkin. Make sure to subscribe and hit the like buttons, but ultimately, make sure to hit the notification bell. That'll let you know when we're live streaming each time. Again, thanks, and we'll see you here in about 10 minutes. Have a great night.
See you in a bit, guys. Have a good